Welcome back to the channel. I am your lovely Warhammer, and I am back with part 4 of my Code Vein playthrough. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year's around the corner. I don't have any good wishes for 2020. I have no idea what I should do or stop doing. Maybe smoking, but we all know that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and hopefully in 2020 give you more content and maybe on a more regular basis. But I'm not sure. I can't make any promises. As for now, the only thing I can promise you is that in this part 4 of my playthrough, I am going to clear the Cathedral. And with this, I have to give a little bit of a context to it. When I ended my last part 2 days ago, I already made a start to Cathedral. But seeing as Cathedral is a 2-part map, I'm going to clear right through it before I do anything else. So I am going to show you guys where everything is. I'm going to show you guys how to beat the boss, the Argent Wolf Berserker or whatever his name is, and then clear through the second part towards the successor of the Ribcage, which is the big, big boss at the total end of Cathedral. So that's the plan. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else, but that's basically the gist of what I am going to do, hopefully. On a little side note, I tried to up the quality of the stream a little bit. So I made, hopefully, I am now coming to you in about 1080p. At least that's what I'm aiming for. Proper high quality. So I adjusted my stream a little bit to give you a better quality. The only thing I am going to have to check is hopefully I am not going to skip any frames or whatever. So I'm basically going to do the same as I'm always doing after a bit of a big fight or whatever. I'm going to check my stream to see if I have dropped any frames. So that's the whole gist of it. Don't mind me if I'm clearing my throat. I think I grabbed a cold somewhere along the way going to the store and that kind of stuff. So it happens, right? Alrighty then. So you know the drill by now. This mug is going to Simsalabim Alakazam and be gone. There we go. And we are heading into Code Vein. There we go. Yeah, see, I'm snorting a little bit, and no, I didn't use any stuff you normally snort. It's just that I'm having a slight cold, which is not cool. I might even show you guys at the end of it all. I might even, if I don't 100% this map, I'm going to show you where you can do that. But for now, we all know the dude. Here's the dude. And he is going back to the cathedral. So let's get this ball rolling. I did off stream upgrade my weapons a little bit. When I ended the stream, I did manage to get a couple of Queen Steels, which I need to upgrade my weapons. And I also put a fortification on the weapon, so now both my Queenslayer blade and my greatsword both have the fortification on it. They're both level 4 right now. And my Queenslayer veil, my blood veil, is level 5 with a fortification, so I do a bit more damage. Alright, so when last stopped, we stopped at dismissal. So from here on out, we're going to go forward. There is also a little side quest you can do when you go back to the dried up trenches. There's a guy called Gustav who's standing at the mistle. You can talk to him, and he needs you to get some reports. The first report you're going to see is right over here. So I apparently forgot to grab that, so oh well. Alright, so now we're just going to go down the stairs. Down the stairs we go. And here we are. Just give me one moment to check my stuff. See if I can put anything else on that which could be useful. Now I'll just put Blade Dance on there and grab my lightning weapon. Also, I still don't have any blood moves I can use on the boss, unfortunately. We are going to fight this guy. This guy's actually optional. You don't have to fight him, but we're going to because he is going to give us a regen. And at this point in the game, we need it. And we got the backstab. See? He gave us a regen activator factor, which we are going to use. This is going to up our regen even more. So, can we see where our regen is right now? No. But it's already getting nice and high, so alright. So we got this guy, now we're going in the opposite direction. It's basically the only way you can go, so that's where we're going. We're going to fight this lady right here. Got ourselves an Isis Chrome, and there's a Mark of Honor here. When you save those up, that's also a thing to basically platinum this entire game, is you have to have 400 of those marks. It's quite a bit of an ordeal, but you find like a couple during each playthrough. Alright, that's another Queen Steel in the pocket. So now this is the only way we basically can go, so we're going to make a round turn all the way back here. There's nothing here, so there's a long corridor. It's also the only way you can go, so we're going this way. There's nothing here, so we just move on. There's a rotten mistle we can purify, which we are going to do. First get rid of this guy. Then we go here. We get rid of this guy. Thank you, Yakumo. There's a door that's locked, so there's no way we can get there. When we turn left, we grab a queen steel. And now we're going the opposite way. We're going down here, just following the path. A guy is going to drop down from up there. Ow. I don't like how they can turn like 720 around their own axis. Apparently that guy has noticed us, but he can't get to us because he's too far away. So we're just going to leave him be. Now you get to a crossroad, a crossing, but there's nothing here to do, so we're just going to go straight ahead up the stairs. Oh. There's a guy you can kill here, just for some extra haze. And some extra ichor. Thank you, Yakumo. But we're not going to go down that corridor, we're just going to go up the stairs. Again, a crossing. Going down here is another queen steel, which we are going to pick up. Then we're going to make our way down this hallway. There's not much you can do here, it's just another crossroads. We're going right again to grab another queen steel. Remember, we need those queen steels to upgrade our weapons and blood veil, so that's the only reason I'm doing this. Normally I would just ignore it. Now there's a little drop off point right here, which we are going to drop down. And now we're in a room with a massive ladder that we have to drop, which we are going to do in a second. Boom. Good night. We're going to go up here. There's another little minion here who's going to attack you. Or at least try to. But he is going to fail miserably. There's another something, a drain activator you can pick up. And here's that ladder I was talking about. We need to lower this ladder. So, we're going to drop down. First we're going to go this way. Take out this guard. And that's another queen steel in the pocket. Now there's a ladder. We're going to climb down here because there's a mistle here we can purify. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to grab this mobility enhancer. Then we're going to go back up the stairs and we're going to go back to that crossroad where we were earlier. That's where we're going right now. But before we go there, first I want to check if I have dropped any frames, and no, I have not, so that's awesome. Alright. So now we're going to take a right. First gonna pick up the shard. Take a right. Go straight ahead. Here we are going to take another right. And now we're back at the point that I was talking about. This is that crossroad where we were earlier. And now when you get out of that tower, you're going to take a left. There's a guy around the corner here popping up. Gonna take him out. And here's the drop-off point you need to be. So we're going to jump down here, turn around. There's a chemical light there. There's this guy popping up. We're going to take him out, or at least Giacomo is. Thank you. And here's another little drop-off point, so you can just walk straight ahead, drop down, and move onward. I'm going to take a right at the end. Here's another dead end, so we're going to go in here. We're going to open this door. This is going to open up a shortcut, which most of the locked doors do in Cathedral. If we go down here, there is something we can grab. Another queen steel. So now we just opened this door. But we are going to take this route. That's the mistle you have to purify. This guy just jumped up. We're going to take him out. Purify the mistle. There's another little thing you can pick up here. So now we're going to jump down where that other guy just jumped up.
Great job finding this path.
Alright. And here's the lever we need for that massive ladder I was talking about earlier. The one we needed to drop.
Now we can use that ladder.
Now we're going to open this door to create a shortcut to get to said ladder. And there's just a guy walking around here. We're going to take him out. No worries. Ow. Well, apparently a bit of worry because he hit me. Right, so now there's two guys going to jump you. One from the left and one from the right. So we're going to take these two out. And now we're going to jump down here. And this is where you purified the mistle. So climb up this ladder. I need to forget not to go and heal myself in a minute. Because I'll be needing it. And now we're back in that big room where the ladder is. And the ladder has dropped down, as you can see. So now we're going to go up the ladder. And now we're going to get to our next resting mistle. We're just going to follow through the corridor, just jump down here, and then we are at our last mistle before the Argent Wolf Berserker. So we're going to take a rest. I see we have a present. Yay. Right. So this is the only way you can take. So we're going to take it. Again, no frames have been dropped, so I'm pretty happy. So we're going to take out this guard. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't have the perfect counter. Alright. So this door is now closed. But there's a little drop off here. And we are going to drop down. We have to take a bit of a detour to open the door towards the boss area. This is a very small area before you reach that boss. So we're going up the stairs. Now there's three ways we can go here. We can go up the ladder, we can go to where this big guy is, or we can go left. And we're going to go left. Now you come across two small guys and a guard. First we're taking out the small guys. Just with a lightning spike. And we're going to take her out. Booyah. And now we're going to activate this lever, which is opening the door below us. So here's where we jump down. See? Now we've opened the door and we're back on track towards the boss area. We are not going to engage this enemy just yet because we're going to take a right. And this is a little tricky because you have to jump down on that road you see right over there with the big ladder. But if you don't time this correctly, you're dead. So watch for the spike that sticks out the longest and just walk over that. It's going to hurt you a little bit dropping down, but that's the way to get there. So now we're climbing back up. I think Giacomo is an enemy after him. I'm not sure, but... Okay, so we've opened yet another door, and now we can make our way to that enemy that's patrolling the area. So we are going to try and... Wow, okay. I just completely missed. Hashtag fail. Alright. So here's a couple of ways you can go, but we're going to go here. Because here's a plateau with like this dead sort of tree at the end, which I'm looking at right now. Well, first we're going to take out... There's like 4 of those monkeys hanging around here, so... First, we have to take them out. And luckily for me, Giacomo is on the job. We're gonna pick up a Vivifier. And now here's a little drop off. So here we are going to drop off, but we're going to do it in this manner because there's an enemy right below me. I don't know if you can see the sword swinging around, but there she is. It's not really a sword, more of like a bardiche. Here's another enemy we're going to take out. And now we're going to go this way. So basically where you dropped off, we're just going to walk straight. Drop down here. Follow this path. And there's only one way to go, and that is up. So we're going up. Again, go up the stairs. Now you're going to encounter a stone crusher, and we are going to take her out. Because there's something interesting that we need to grab right below here. And I finally got the backstab. Took me a while, but there we go. We're gonna grab us a Queen Steel, and if you look down here, you can see there's a little bit of a plateau. So we're just going to jump down here. There's a missile. We're going to purify that, and we are going to grab whatever's in the chest, which is a Night Thorn. And now we're going to just go back, because we have to go back to where we just defeated the Stone Crusher. So we're just going to
Hold
jump
on.
down
I'm on
and
my way.
go back up. 2 sets of stairs. And now we're back where we just finished the Stone Crusher. But now we can just move forward. Go down the stairs and take a right. Now we can open 2 doors which will lead to the final 2 enemies before we get to the boss. So first we're going to open this door. And we are going to open this door, but we're not going to charge in. Because we have to lower a ladder and open the door. So we're just going to go back to where we came from. Up the stairs. And now there's a drop-off point here on the left. We are going to drop down. We're going to make our way all the way to the other side. Climb up the ladder. This is basically optional to climb up this other ladder, which I'm doing right now, but there's a thing here that I want to grab. It's an awake.
We can use?
Now we're going to drop down. We are going to pull this lever, which will open the door towards the boss, but we're not going to jump down just yet. Because if you look to my left, there's a ladder there. And we are going to drop that ladder first. So we have to kill the enemy that's right here. Oh wow. Thank you, Yakumo. Don't let me fall off, please. Thank you.
That makes it easier to get up and down.
Alright, take a little boost. Now we're going to take her out. And this is really dumb because she never notices you until you attack her or backstab her or whatnot. Alright, so we took her out, got the Queen Steel. Now we have a clear path to the boss. And we are going to try and fight the Argent Wolf Berserker. I am almost at full health, so I should be good. And the best strategy to fight this guy is basically backstab, backstab, backstab. That's basically what you do. That and dodge. A lot of dodging. His obliteration axe can basically pretty much two-shot you in one combo, so if you get hit once and you stagger when he hits you the second time, you're basically dead. Do we have any blood-related moves we can use? Yeah, we only have Bloodshot, but that doesn't do all that much, especially since it's a dark attribute. And our dark gifts. Yeah, our gifts don't do all that much damage at this point, but it would have been nice to have, let's say, the blood on the weapon. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so we'll just have to make do with what we have, which is adrenaline and electricity. Electricity also hurts him, but blood is the best option to go with. So we're going to try and get straight behind him if he allows me to. Come on. There we go. That's one. You just have to try and keep standing behind him. Just try to keep backstabbing him. As much as you can. That will make this fight a lot easier. Especially if he focuses Yakumo. But his swings do a lot of damage. Come on. Finish it, he says. Joker. Oh, see? He kills us in one hit. Both of us. Simultaneously. That's what I mean. If you can backstab him and just move his swings, if you can dodge those, you're good. I mean, I'm only level 25. We're basically like halfway through the game pretty much, and normally I should have a lot of issues with the bosses at this level, but this guy is, to be honest, he's pretty easy. It was just unfortunate that I got hit by that move. And it's my bad because I saw the swing coming, but I thought I could dodge it. So we're just going to take these guys out now. Oh, wow. But now there's two monkeys here we have to contend with. Which is not that big of a deal. Alright. And now we can basically just walk into this room and try to kill these two. To be honest, killing these two is going to be more of a task than actually killing the Argent Wolf Berserker. At least normally it should be. The Berserker is pretty easy to read, to be honest. But this is annoying because they... These guys focus their attacks. These guys just... See? They coordinate their attacks. The two of those. And to be honest, I don't feel like going all the way around, so I should be able to just kill these guys. I might give the big sword a shot. I do have some abilities for those. Let's see if we can do some more damage and make this a bit easier. See, even with my greatsword, it still takes like 2-3 hits to take these guys out. And having to deal with one is annoying enough. Dealing with two, yay. Right? Alright. Let's annoy her. Come on. Oh, what? She actually hit me. Huh. I thought I dodged it, but okay. Alright. So we're going to heal up. Adrenaline on. Look, that's what I mean. They are coordinating their attacks, which is annoying as shit. Come on. Alright. Well, at least I survive. Ah, fun. Alrighty. Alright, so let's give this guy another shot. Let's try this again. Let's totally heal up. As you saw in the last try, I didn't really need all that much regeneration. Like I said, if you can manage to stay behind him and backstab him, you should be good. So, we're just gonna turn on that. We're going to turn that on as well. So whenever we dodge, we do more damage. There we go. I just need to get behind him every time and just backstab him, backstab him. And luckily Yakumo can stagger him. And I'm very happy he can. Because that makes my life a whole lot easier. And there we go. Boss has been defeated. Alright. So what I meant when I said we are going to clear Cathedral is basically this. This was part 1. And this mistle, or this vestige here, is going to transport you to another area which we are going to go back to in the next stream. It is a very important area because it's the memories of the player, aka you. And when you finish that, you can get the Queenslayer blood code, which is for my type of play one of the best blood codes I can get. But for now, first I just want to finish the cathedral because the cathedral is just annoying as beep. So we killed the boss. We're going to go through here. By the way, memory of player is basically completely optional. You don't have to play it in order to progress the story, but we are going to tackle it in our next stream. Um, for now, I'm just going to try and finish Cathedral. So, from the Mistle, we're just going to go
What is that?
up the stairs. And this is a pretty long one. Now we can take out the enemy that's patrolling this area and then go up these stairs.
Bring it any time.
I'm just gonna wait for her to stop. There we go. And a backstab. Get some Icar back. Because remember, we just rested, and when you rest, your Icar has been reset to the original amount. So we're going to climb up the other stairs. There's a stone crusher walking above us, who is going to drop down, so we're just going to annoy it a little bit. Fantastic. There we go. Whoa. Alright. Thank you, Yakumo. A regen inducer. And we have the Najimakuro plus 4. Which is a very lovely weapon. It's basically the same one that Yakumo is using, but it looks almost exactly the same. I'll show you just for a moment. See? It's almost the same as his, only his has a little bit of green in it and mine's gray. Plus the charge attack is a little bit different. But it's basically the same sword, pretty much. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to jump down here. There's another enemy patrolling this hallway, so we have to take it out. Alright. Now go through the hallway she was carrying. And now there's two ways you can go. We can go downstairs, but we don't have to. And I'll tell you exactly why, because down here is nothing. Here this is basically a dead end. But if you go this way, you'll have to deal with an invasion, and you cannot dodge it. There is no way you can get out of it. I tried it. But if you activate the invasion, even though you, like say, run back up to this stairs and climb up, they are going to spawn on top of the stairs, so you're basically screwed. This is a completely optional fight, you don't have to do it. There is a way to get around it. So, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go around it, because I do not wish to fight those guys. So, we're going to go up these stairs into the next room. If I'm correct, there is a guard here patrolling. Yes, there she is. Down and out. Here's a ladder which can be useful later on.
Let's keep moving.
But for now we're going to go the only way we can go, and that's up down these stairs on the side here. So there's nothing here, so we're just going to walk inside. And this staircase is going to be very important later on, because this is a staircase we have to get back to. First we're going to take the ladder up. And we're going to take another ladder up, because there is a chest with a key up here that we need in order to progress. Alright. Just gonna boost the adrenaline on. First trying to take out the guy with the lance. Easy peasy. Because to be honest, the guy with the big sword is more difficult to take out normally. But luckily we have Yakumo with us, and Yakumo can deal with whatever. Alright.
Always look forward to this. Oh,
We have the key that we need. So now we can drop down. Drop down all the stairs. So, 1,
let's head on down.
2, 3. And this is the end. So we're going to go this way. And remember this part. Because this part is that staircase that we just jumped down from is going to be important at the end. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, on this side, this is the door we have to go through. But in order to do that, we need a key. And we need an ornate key. And we're going to try and get that key right now. So we're going to go down the stairs. Around the corner. There should be a guard here. Yes, there is. What's he doing? Alright. So we took down the guard. There's not much else you can do here, so we're just going to go through this hallway. Up another flight of stairs. And up another flight. Into another room. Which is, if I am correct, guarded by something. Oh no. No, it's not. Alright. This one is. Look, there's a vestige there we are going to grab.
What's that?
But there is a guard in this one. So I know there is. There she is. Instant teleport. There we go. She's down. So we came from here. Here's the vestige. And we have to grab that. But first we're going to grab this thing. Take out the monkey. Grab the steel. So now we're going to go back to where we came from. And we are going to go up the stairs in the middle. Where we encounter a couple of enemies. Giacomo does not want me to backstab people. Apparently. Oh, hello. Thank you, Giacomo. Alright. So we're going to head into this room. Take the two out that are guarding this hole. Because this is the hole where the vestige is. We have to drop down here in a minute. So we took that one out now. The big girl. And there we go with another backstab.
Got something we can use?
Ooh, we got a sunset hammer. Alright. So now we're going to drop down here in the middle.
Hey,
Grab the vestige. This is the vestige you need to repair the memories of the successors. Or at least this successor. So, that's the stairs we encountered where the vestige was. So we're going to head back this way. Go back in here, go up the stairs again to the room where we just dropped down. And then we are going to go to the left, because that's the only passage here. So we're going to go this way. Check all the sides for potential enemies. There's another staircase there. But I think we have to go here first. Because there's a tomato Odin sandwich here, which we are going to grab. Then we are going to head back and go in here. Go up the stairs. Now we're in a new hallway. Which is going to make a round trip. Because that is the point we have to jump down. But here's an enemy, so taking out this enemy. Ah, well, that was weird. Okay. Alright. So now, we have to jump down here. Alright. Here's a rotten mistle we can purify. we have done so. We're gonna go up the stairs. And there is our resting mistol.
You're safe for now, at least.
But I am not going to rest here. Because I don't have to. Alright, so from the mistol, we came in from that side. So we're going to take the right. It's basically the only passage you can grab without going back. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go up the ladder. There's a queen steel right here. We're going to kick this ladder down. And here's a door we can use a key on that we appropriated earlier. The shoddy key. Beware, because when you enter this room, there's two enemies waiting to jump you. Or at least the one with the pole arm is normally right on the verge of jumping you. He's always ready to pounce. Oh, there's two with a pole arm this time. Alright. Luckily, there's only one that usually attacks you directly when you come in. Alright, so now we're going to jump down here, and as you can see, there's this little monkey hanging on the ledge right there. He's going to jump you the moment you land. So, we are going to take him out. Now we're going to go one to the left, because there's something down here we can grab. And now, we are back in the corridor where the invasion is, normally. Because this stone crusher is still walking around.
We need to make sure we don't get lost.
But first, we jump down, yeah, where the body is, where the corpse is. We grabbed what we could grab. Now we're going this way. But before we attack him, we're going to go to the right. Because we need the Ornate key to open the last corridor to the boss. And here's the rotten mistol we came across earlier. So first we're going to purify this.
Keep your eyes open.
Now we're going to jump down here. Which leads us all the way back to the beginning. This is where we took out the Argent Wolf Berserker earlier and rested at the mistol. This is that big staircase we climbed. So now we have the Ornate key, but we're going to go back. We're going to go this way. Just climb up the stairs.
Don't run too far ahead.
We need to get back to that staircase we were earlier. Well, if you want to do it very easily, you could always just think you can always just jump down in the beginning there. But for now, I am going to use one of my Vivifiers to go back to the last mistol that I rested at to make it a lot easier for myself. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't take out the guy. Oh dear. I forgot to take out the guy in the middle. Ah dear. Oops. This for me, guys, is such a repetition. I've done this so many times already that sometimes I just mess up without even realizing. Well, that was an epic move. I've never seen them do that earlier. Alright. So, we're jumping down again, taking out the monkey. Here's where the corpse is. Jumping down. First we're going to take out this guy. Because as you can see, he has a bit of a red thing on his head. That means that if you take him out, he is going to map the area. Which just happened. There's a vestige here we can grab. And now we have to go back. And the easiest way to basically get back would be to just fight off the invasion and try and uh, get back to the other building. That's basically the easiest way to do it. But like I said before, we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to drop back all the way to the beginning. Rest at the mistle. We're going to climb up these stairs again. Because as you know, we have to get back to that staircase. Where is Giacomo? What's he doing? Where is he? Oh, right. Apparently Giacomo doesn't know how to climb stairs. Okay. Legit. Alright. Time to take him out. Or her, I should say. Because they're all female. One hit for the little stagger, and the backstab immediately follows. Like I said, we have to get back to that staircase. So, remember, that stairs down there, that ladder, leads down to the invasion. So we take the stairs up. And then we go to... Oops. I forgot I reset everything. Oops. No, you do not. Now we climb back down these. We take out the... We don't have to take out anything. Because here is that staircase I was talking about. The one that's so important. This is that staircase. We now have the Ornate key, so we can just jump down all three those ladders.
Let's head on down.
1, 2, and... Oh, this time it's only 2. And we can just walk straight through. And we have entered the room with all the... if you ever find yourself lost here, and you don't know where to go, the boss corridor is next to the entrance with all the dead bodies. That's the only thing you have to remember. All the vines and all the dead bodies. That's the only thing you need to remember. That's where you need to go. So now I've used the Onit key, and now I'm on the last part of... This is basically a useless corridor, because there's nothing here.
Are we about to reach our goal?
So now we just make our way to this. Rest here again. Actually, I don't have to. Because I'm still full health and I've got 21 Ichor, so... I'm good. Right, there's going to be a cutscene here with one of the attendants who basically looks like Io. Now we can repair all the vestiges, and if you want the good ending or the secret ending, basically, You have to repair all the vestiges that are related to the boss. So in this case, for the successor of the ribcage, they're all the Isis vestiges. For the successor of the breath, I think they're all something around along the lines of something like Fion or something like that. For a successor of the, let's see, successor of the claw is Skachach. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but so, and that's basically what you have to do if you want the good ending, or possibly the fourth ending, which is just an extra cutscene of me surprisingly shouting "Yo!" That's it. But hey, alright, so we're going to repair those. I am not going to walk through the memory echoes, as I explained in my first stream, my second stream, and my third. So I'm going to repeat myself again. I am not walking through cutscenes. I am not walking through memory echoes, at least if I can help it, I'm not. Annoying part is that the memory echoes of the successors you cannot skip. So that's the only one you have to walk through. So yeah. But the rest I can just skip without any issues. I'm just going to repair all those, because if you repair these, they also give you abilities. Or at least you can unlock abilities if you have enough haze. And that's the only reason I usually repair all those things. And how to best fight this boss? Well, this boss is kind of tricky. She does a lot of AoE damage. She does a lot of different elemental attacks. So uh, focusing on one specific shield is not going to work. She has blood attacks. She has ice attacks. She has flame attacks. She has lightning attacks. Um, so normally, I would suggest, if you have it, use Elemental Wall, cause that basically can block everything. Uh, but for now, well, I don't have it, so I'll just have to make do with what I have. Phase 1 is kind of easy, I guess, I want to say. Her attacks don't hit all that hard, and she basically does. There's a teleport that she does, but there's a quite a nice wind up to it, because she basically puts herself in a sort of flame and then just poof disappears. But you can see the area of effect when that happens. But phase 2 is going to be tricky. Phase 2 is fire beams, ice projectiles, and basically anything can one-shot you. So yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So before we open the gate, we are going to boost our thing. I am going to put some lightning on the weapons just for some extra damage. It's not going to help me much, but oh well. If you want a specific guide, just look it up. There's a site completely dedicated to this game. Whoa! Look, that's one of her beams. Fantastic. And there she goes with the teleport, and she instantly kills me. She has a lot of different elemental attacks. Whoa. And she has a blood attack, and she has lightning coils. Fantastic. Look, there she goes again. That's the teleport. Normally you can see it coming, so I was like semi-prepared for that. Oh, there we go again. No! Shit. Heal me! Thank you.
Bring it anytime.
She basically controls all the elements. Alright, so phase 1 is done. And now phase 2 is going to be so much fun. Alright. Her first beam in phase 2 is a fire beam, and it is a one-shot. See? If it hits you, it's a one-shot. The best way to defeat her is to try and stay near her backside. I don't think she teleports. Whoa. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming, and I died. Why? And Yakumo doesn't revive me. Okay, cool. Ah, alright. So, yeah, basically phase 2 is just try to stay at her butt. Because that is the way to defeat her. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any shields. That's and I think you start off at phase 2. I guess. I don't know. I hope.
Bring it anytime.
Yep. No, you don't. I want my haze back. Ow. I don't know if this is phase 1 or 2.
Feeling better?
Oh wow, I didn't see the wind up. Huh. Cool.
No harm in being prepared.
No, 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 no. Not the light. No, not the lightning. Nuh-uh.
Bring it anytime. Finish it.
There's she. Oh shit. Whoa! No, 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 no. Oh. No! Oh, come on. Nope. No, come on. Yakumo, revive! Thank you. Nope! Oh god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am healing.
Bring it anytime. Marks that, I guess.
Did we get her? Yay! We got her. Whew. Alright, so when you die at phase 2, you don't have to replay phase 1. Ah, awesome. Cool. So here's a cutscene where Yakumo tries to destroy the relic. Mia tries to destroy the relic, but they both can't. And you, because you're the OP protagonist, you have to do it. And so here's that thing that when I press enter or start, I cannot skip it. So I have to walk through this. And this is annoying because these are the longest.
To relics, which we will then seal into the successors. This will keep them separate and safe.
And all you do at this one is just walk down the stairs. People who have vertigo don't watch, because if you're really afraid of heights, then this can affect you. I can look up a little bit if that's better.
We've already attempted that.
But that doesn't mean...
And we just walk down the stairs very slowly. That's the annoying part of this. You can't even run. You just have to normally walk down the stairs.
Your compatibility means that you would have to stay in the crypt forever. Are you sure you're willing?
See, and we're just going to walk down very slowly.
I have no interest in living a false life. Whatever the torment, I can bear it.
Normally you would have like this sappy music on the background, but seeing as I don't want to get copyright striked or whatever, I turned off the music. So now you don't hear anything except a couple of voices once in a while, and you just hear me walking down the stairs. And we're not even at the end yet.
I am prepared, and I shall remain ever at the ready.
Ah, wait, we're almost there.
As long as there are still people who I would die to defend.
And the actual dumb thing is that you cannot skip this, but you can skip the cutscene that comes next.
For now and
And trust me, I am going to skip that scene. Alright, so we made it through the memory echo. Yay. Here's the cutscene, which we are skipping. One moment, guys. Now I'm going to restore the memory. That is because I collected all the Isis vestiges, so now I can basically restore her memory. And that's what I've done. So now she's back to back to her old self. She's still stuck in the body of the ribcage successor, but she can talk. Because that's the next cutscene now. I repaired the vestige. She talks to me. She talks to Louis. Because apparently she's an old friend of Louis. And I got the ISIS blood code. Yay. So now I'm going to make my way down here. And there's one sad thing. I said I would skip all the cutscenes, but this next cutscene is an epic anime fight cutscene, and I really like that one. I like the whole. I like that whole cutscene. Not this one, but the next one.
On my way.
So first we're going to skip this. And this is the source of the blood beads. This is Karen, the one they talk about in the cutscenes. Apparently also an acquaintance of Louis. But I'm going to skip that. I'm going to grab the pure blood. At one point when you get back to this, you can also grab
Source will need detailed
uh,
investigation.
a blood code
Let's save the
from
successors first.
from this spot. Only when I grabbed it, I basically had already finished most of the game, so I don't really know exactly the point where it turns up. But now I'm in doubt. Am I going to show you this epic anime fight cutscene or not? I think I am, because that gives me some time to make a nice cigarette. I'm not going to talk during this, I'm just going to show you, and when the whole fighting ends, I'm just going to cut it off. So enjoy the next cutscene.
The hunter. You. I destroyed you with my own hands. How are you here now? Just as I suspected. They have the power to calm the relics. It's just like Eva's. No, it's even stronger than hers. You know, you could join with us, Carrier of the Blood. That power of yours, it would be a shame to waste such a resource.
Careful. He's stronger than he looks. We'll do our best to shield you. Just remember to protect your heart.
Very well. In that case.
There's a heap of things I want to know. And you will tell me. I'll make you tell me.
And that's the end of the fighting. So now we get a little bit of fan service and gone. Alright. If you have questions about that first part where the hunter, Jack, remembers you, that's in Memory of Player. So
Quite an invitation.
uh,
You gonna take
when we get to that, you'll know why. Because it's basically as follows: he has to kill you in Memory of Player, and that's basically why he's so surprised that you're still there. Let's see, we have a Dragonic Stake, which is a blood-related move. Alright, let's open that one up. We also have Plasma Roar, which is electricity. This is one of my favorites, Blast Bolt.
You seem pretty energetic. Just don't pass
I'm
out
just
like
going to acquire a couple of these gifts so I can learn them off screen.
you aren't too hard to work with.
Well, Valve Ichor is not really necessary. I want to get those two. Indra's Call is one of the abilities that the successor just used on me. It's a pretty strong one. Alright, I don't have any more. Yeah, I can use Merciless Reaper. That's one I can acquire. Just for a moment. It's a pretty strong one. It basically ignores physical defense and weapon defense just for one attack. So combining that with a vanishing assault or a circulating pulse or whatever does quite a lot of damage. But for now, this is I'm just going to learn a couple of these and then learn them off screen so I can probably use them during the next one. Anything else I need? Can always use this. Foul Blood Barrier is a pretty good one to use. with this one, I'll actually have uh, a shield to use. So I'm just going to master this by not learning it but cheating it. By basically buying it with the haze and the awakes. That's basically for lazy people. Alright, so I think we're good. Yeah, I can learn this one as well. So when I put on the Atlas one, I have a couple of abilities I can use for that. Alright, anything else? Alright, Sanguine War. Alright, let's just master that one pretty quick. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good. So, I don't know how far along I am in the stream right now. I know I have been streaming for quite a while, but I am not exactly sure how long, so I might actually do Memory of Player, because it's not all that, it's not, I might start off with that one before I do anything else. For now I am, see, I'm at 87%, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys how to get this map to 100%. I basically have all the mistles. I basically cleared the entire map, but there is one spot, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know about this guy, or actually they. If you, for example, look up a guide, most of the guys don't even mention this guy because they're just like, go there and there for the next missile, go there and there, there's a vestige, there's a chest, blah blah blah. But there is one spot in the early stages where you can go, and if I am correct, when I beat this guy, this map should be at 100%. So, we went back all the way to the beginning of Cathedral. So now we're going to make our way to the middle again. Take out this Lost. Then we're going to go straight ahead and take a right. And at the end of the hall, at the end of the corridor, we're going to take a left. There's the enemy that's awaiting you. Alright. This is the spot where you normally fight the invasion, which I'm not going to do, so we're going to just go this way and go up the stairs. Look. Look at the top right. There's an enemy right over there, on top of that ledge. And that's the enemy you need to take out. So, we're going to make our way up here. Go straight. Take out this enemy. Alright. So now we're going to take a right. But instead of taking a left, what we did in the last stream, we're going to go straight ahead. Yeah, there's an enemy inside here. Aw, man. So we're going to open this door, which is going to be a shortcut. Not that we need it, but it's always handy to have the shortcuts open. There is something you can grab here.
You have to take whatever you can use.
A nice Isis chrome, but we don't have to be here. So we're just going to go back. We're going to take a straight left. Quickly take down this enemy, and there's another one here as well. Look, that white enemy, that knight, has a red mark above her head, which means that she'll be mapping a piece of the map when you kill her. And I think that when that has been completed, we should be at 100%. We have mapped the area, and if we take a look... Oh no, we're at 93% right now. Why? Why are we not at 100? Apparently I missed something somewhere. Oh well. As far as I know, I got all the missiles. I got everything that I needed. As far as I know. Right. Okay. Anyway. Uh, for you guys, if you didn't know that enemy, well, there she is. And most people most people don't have that enemy when they're mapping this place. So you're welcome. And I think I'm taking a complete wrong turn. Yes, I am. So I'm just going to use a Vivifier and just go back. Well, at least now you know if you're on, like, say, 93% and you have not encountered that enemy yet, well, there you go. That's the one you need to 100% this map. Apparently I missed something somewhere, so if I do another walkthrough, I'll have to check every nook and cranny of this place to find out what I missed. But for now, we are just going to open... Oh, wow. There's a lot of fireworks going on. For now, I'm just going to show you guys where you have to go to reach the next map. Which is going to be the Ridge of Frozen Souls. So, we are back at the inner tower. And we are going to go through this door. We are going to unlock this door.
Alright, let's go find that successor.
And now we're going to teleport to there. Now, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I am going to open up the ridge, and when I come back, maybe this year, maybe next year, when I come back with part 5, I will be going through Memories of Player, and after that make my way to the Ridge of Frozen Souls. Because I do really want the Queen Slayer blood code. Alright, so for now I have rested at the Mistle. The game has gone, you see my ugly face again. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of Cathedral. I hope it is useful to you. And yeah, I will be ending my stream right here. So I want to thank you all again for watching. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, the whole shebang. You know how it goes. And if I don't see you again in 2019, I want to wish you all well during New Year's Eve. Don't drink too much and please be careful with fireworks. And I hope you all have a great New Year's Eve. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends. Or else I'll be back in 2020 with another nice stream and a playthrough of Code Vein part maybe 6, depending on if I come back tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll just have to wait and see. For now, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun. I wish you all a very great evening, and I'll see you again next time. Warhammer out.